Hey everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got one out there for you melee lovers here. This is Ethnet's melee sounds and material impact fix. So, what this mod does is it attempts to improve really blunt object melee sounds. So, I have a combat knife here. It makes the, quick little cut noises. Obviously, my character also goes, huh! But I think that's silly. Huh! I think if I'm stabbing somebody, I'm not gonna go, Hua! But that's their personal preference. But if we put something here like a baseball bat, you could hear the slight difference in the impact noise and the sound of it cutting through the air, right? Also impacts on the surfaces. I don't know why. I think it's making kind of a metal sound, concrete sound. So obviously you have different sounds depending on the type of surface. Yeah, that's definitely metal. Ping! Like you got that ringing to it almost. So obviously we have a decent variety of surfaces to check this on. This is also a metal sign, right? For sure. Pa-ting! But we have like a wooden pole here, right? Like if you hit something wood, what does it sound like? I don't know how relevant this is because like I don't know how much when you're doing a melee run you're out here hitting wood. It's not fucking Minecraft, but it does sound like Minecraft almost, or like a crafting game. You're like very much in a survival game, harvesting materials with your pickaxe. Like, okay, let me break this metal down, and that's the sound you would get. The ting, the ting, right? So on and so forth. But this applies to all different kinds of things, right? Pretty much every melee weapon. I want to see. I have some modded melee weapons. I'm gonna check here. The super sledge, from what I can understand, sounds pretty much the same when you swing it regularly. Because the super sledge is kind of like got a cool effect as it is with the rocket powered booster, which is at least is not like messed up or scuffed. That didn't make a noise. No impact noise with the super sledge, huh? Yeah, the super sledge has its own kind of unique sound situation going on here. But I have all kinds of modded weapons here. Okay, so I have like a 9-iron, which obviously the golf club didn't exist. So still checking to see if this applies sound effects based off of surfaces. Obviously, you get that increased whooshing effect, I guess. The sound of an object cutting through the air noise. It's different depending on the object. It should be, I mean, if you really made it advanced, you'd have a per object basis. Obviously, this chainsaw here is going to sound a lot like the Ripper, which doesn't actually apply to this. I mean, I don't know. What does it do? No, it still sounds like the Ripper. Good to know that the Ripper, or chainsaw in this case, doesn't sound anything. We have a Chinese officer sword, though. Different noise, right? Especially hitting concrete, right? It sounds like a sword hitting concrete, like a piece of metal versus concrete. You ever took a pickaxe to concrete because you got to break that shit out? I've done some hard labor in my time, okay? I know all about this shit. That's what it sounds like, all right? So obviously it's not a huge deal, but I do think we have to test out the impact versus, enemies, specifically fleshy creatures like ghouls. So I'm going to get to my Zombies Arena arcade mode and we'll test out the impact sound against enemies, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright everybody, getting my Zombies Arena arcade mode loaded up here. Let's go to the Super Duper Mart because I love the Super Duper Mart. It's where you get super duper groceries. And also fight ghouls. We're gonna fight the ghouls. We're gonna see what the impact noises are like actually against relevant enemies. So obviously some fleshy noises there. We're gonna obviously have to switch different, weapon types and stuff. Obviously the baseball bat is one here. Obviously, this is the World Series baseball bat, so I wanted to really send somebody flying. But obviously, I love that. Yeah! But that fleshy noise, you can, like, feel the viscera, right? Like, it's got some fucking strength. I really want to use the baseball bat forever. But let's go to the combat knife. We'll go to a different sharp weapon. Different weapons, different surfaces, including enemy surfaces. Man, he do be dying though, and I got legendary, but I wanted to be quiet there for a second so you guys could actually hear the noises, but like, it's kind of mean. We got a katana here too. Technically, a katana is just another sword weapon. But the impact noises against enemies, against these ghouls, and their fleshiness is good. Is good. It is like, oh, we also have unarmored, but I forgot to even cover this knuckles here. It's got a much softer sound, but obviously you're not packing as much heat having knuckles as you would having anything else. So we are still going to show off more options here as well. I have more weapons to show off as it is. I mean, a power fist as it is. noise should be pretty much the same because it kind of got a unique noise as it is anyway. We're also going to switch up the enemy type here. So we'll go to USAF Satellite Station Olivia technically, and we're going to spawn in something like gunners, because gunners may have armor on their body. They should sound less fleshy. We'll see how this goes. Now the Power Fist, I think just pretty much sound the same, but I think the Power Fist has got kind of enough punchiness to it anyway. We have a machete here. That's definitely something we could use. So machete versus people, fleshy noises, or what are we gonna get here? Yeah, I mean that man is not even wearing things, but you can hear the noises, right? The extra punch of the impacts, I think, adds a certain something. I think that's a big reason why games that focus on melee weapons only, for example, something like Dying Light, really nails this. I did World Series then, man. He got World Series right in front of everybody. And obviously my idiot savant and other noises are going on just to be distracting, so you guys can't exactly hear what I'm doing. Super Sledge is pretty much going to be the same, I imagine. We have a lot of things here. I have a lot of different weapons. We'll go back to the baseball bat. I think this is still my favorite noise. I mean, obviously it's the World Series baseball bat. We're going to World Series lots of people. Hey. That's some nice meaty chunkiness to it though, right? You guys understand? Like concrete. It's just like, just in case you hit it. I mean, like as you saw there, like in a normal combat scenario, I would never accidentally, or never intentionally hit a surface. But if you did miss and happen to miss a surface and hit like a wall behind somebody, and you heard the big chunk, audio is super important to immersion, almost more important than graphics. My baseball bat is very bloody today. But and like there's blood on there. That's obviously a visual aspect of the stuff. But what would you guys think is more important to the immersion? The fact that there's blood on the baseball bat to be like I've been beating the shit out of people, or the noise of the punk, like just the bop, like the bopping sound of the impact? What adds more immersion here? I don't know. I love melee runs. I do a melee run in every Fallout game because it's just fun. I really like using melee weapons and having that be kind of like my thing. It's not usually my first run, but usually my second run, right? Like my first run is just kind of like a raw, figure what the fuck else is going on with the game. Second run, guaranteed, always a melee run. Except for Fallout 76, that game I did straight melee. So, but it did not. Fallout 76 did not have the big fucking donk energy of those impact noises, and it's real good. So you guys let me know what you think of this mod in the comment section down below. Greatly appreciate that. If it, is that impact add that extra immersion layer for you in terms of audio? Is that important to you, or is it not? You guys let me know all that stuff in the comment section down below. You guys want to check out this mod for yourselves, hear the bonks and the whooshes and all the different sounds that you can get with melee weapons now, or the increased better audio that you get with melee weapons now. If you guys want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be linked there to the Bethesda.net page and the Nexus mod page if it's available there, if I can find it, and you can download it for yourselves there. If you guys have liked the video, like the button, hit the like button. That's what I mean to say. Sometimes my words are hard. I speak a lot, you guys. Okay. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so that way you can check more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.